It's a bit of an odd moment there at the LSU Southern game on Saturday. LSU predictably did end up beating Southern pretty badly, but again, this was the moment on the field that really meant something. So this guy casually saunters onto the field, checks out his view. This is a nice 10-yard line. This is a great place to hang out. But you know what? My favorite part about this was as the cops, again, sauntered their way out there very calmly. You've seen many people run on the field. It doesn't happen like this. There's like people chasing, there's tackles, there's all kinds of running and streaking and stiff arms. This was a very calm approach to it, but also as they squared off, the band played the perfect soundtrack, like two gladiators in an arena facing off. Watch that moment one more time. It was my favorite thing. He turned, the music started. Dun, 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 dun. You want some, bro? It was so perfect. Either way it goes, no one knows why he went on the field. He looked like he was high, drunk, something, but there was definitely a security issue because that was deep to get on the field with no one noticing in a bright yellow shirt. But he's not the only one to do things like this. We've seen people get on the field. We've seen streakers. We've seen protesters. There's been a lot more protests. Let's go to a couple of these moments because it's not just random. Sometimes they're doing this stuff for real. If you guys, in case you don't remember, from the opening day of the NFL season, Rams and the Bills game on last Thursday night, there was also people that took the field. Let's watch this.
Oh, snap. We got a streaker on the field, y'all. Let's get, oh, forward tackle. Forward tackle. They left a trail of dust, and I don't know what's going on. Get him out of there.
Get him out of there. Yes, there's a lot going on here. So from the fun to then the protests. If you guys don't know the reasons why they did this, I'll tell you. Two animal rights activists briefly interrupted the Bills' shellacking of the LA Rams on Thursday night in the first game of the NFL season. I think they wanted some attention. The women, identified as Emek Echo and Katya Shakrai, with Direct Action Everywhere, that's the group that they're part of, they ran across SoFi Stadium holding up smoke flares. The group said the women sought to highlight the upcoming Smithfield Foods Factory farm whistleblowers trial. Now, Direct Action Everywhere said in a press release only two of its investigators, Paul Darwin Picklesheimer and Wayne Seung, were charged with multiple felonies for rescuing piglets from Circle 4 Farms, which is owned by Smithfield Foods. And that incident occurred in 2017, but they're protesting about it now because these two particular officials with their group are being held on these felony charges here. Here's an image, also a tweet that they put out. Direct Action specifically said, breaking, DX Everywhere activists disrupt the Rams-Bills Thursday Night Football with pink smoke flares to draw attention to the Smithfield trial for the right to rescue, as those two members face over a decade in prison for rescuing sick baby piglets. Now, okay, Jessica, I want your thoughts on this. It's fun when I saw the LSU kid go out there, although it's something I wouldn't advocate for you to do. Now we've got protests that are hitting this. There's other points from the last NBA's playoff season. This same group had folks come out. One woman taped herself to the basketball hoop. Another one ran on the court, but she was tackled immediately. They're trying to bring attention to these types of issues like this factory farm. But I wonder, is it working? Are we talking about the factory farms?
I don't know, JR. It's an interesting.
I feel like you're on board with this, though.
Oh, yeah. Factory farms are terrible. Is it worth interrupting a football game over? Like, no one knows that that's why you're doing it. They're going to have to take 10 extra steps to investigate why you were out there. You just had pink smoke. I mean, if you're going to do a direct action, make it relevant to the cause you're bringing attention to and make sure you effectively bring attention to that cause. Just a pro tip. But I think the pigs, should be grateful that he was protecting their babies. Why would they arrest him for that? I don't know. But the LSU one's weird because that wasn't a protest. He just walked onto the field. It's like when you walk into a room and forget why you're there. He's just kind of out there like, But also he was open. They could have made the pass. Could have been a legendary moment. Could have been a touchdown. Wide open, man. Right in the zone. Throw the ball.
I hate to laugh at this. But it's funny. But this is why people don't like to show it. It's why the broadcast things don't show it, because they don't want to encourage people to start doing it. Oh, he's just chilling. Then he turned like a matador in the ring.
I didn't even notice the music the first time this played through. I'm so glad you brought that up, JR. It really sounds like Guardian music or Gladiator music.
I'm here to bring up the best things about every story. Yes, the Gladiator actually is one of my favorite movies of all time. So yeah, I had to notice these things. It's actually a bucket list. I'd love to go to the Roman Coliseum at some point in my life just to see them.